Ryan Garcia was once seen as boxing's next big superstar, but after losing to Raleigh Romero, it's clear that fame might have gotten to him a little too soon. So, how did he go from the next GOAT to just another guy in the ring? Let's break it down. Ryan Garcia was a boxing prodigy growing up, and he showed his gifted talents in the amateur leagues, winning 15 national amateur titles and finishing his junior career with an impressive record of 215 wins and just 15 losses. Even when Garcia turned pro in 2016, he kept the hype alive, winning 9 fights in a row, before taking out veteran Mario Antonio Matias with his supersonic speed and accuracy. A few months later, Garcia stopped Miguel Carrizosa to capture his first belt, the WBC NABF Junior Super Featherweight title. Garcia defended his newly won crown twice, and both times he put on a show, showcasing sharp skills, fast hands, and the kind of confidence that had people calling him the future of boxing. A couple of years after winning the Junior Super Featherweight belts, Garcia added the WBO NABO and vacant WBC Silver Lightweight titles to his collection by dispatching Romero Duno in less than 100 seconds. Garcia's lightning-fast knockout of former WBO Latino champ Francisco Fonseca sent his star soaring even higher, proving that he was headline material. By 2022, Garcia had it all: fame, fortune, luxury cars, a mansion, women throwing themselves at him, and a future packed with big-money fights that could have made his bank account explode. Garcia's life was set until he shot himself in the foot. But before we find out how, please subscribe to our channel and turn on those notifications. With the whole world watching and the hype at its peak, Garcia signed on to fight the undefeated 28-0 WBA lightweight champ Jervan Davis.
Now I'm focused on winning. I don't care about just making it a big fight. It's great that it's a huge fight, but I'm here to win.
No belts were on the line for the fight, but it didn't matter as this was a clash of pure star power, and millions tuned in to see who would blink first.
You like to fight guys that don't hit hard, but guess what? I do hit hard. And when I hit you with that left hook,
what else?
Yeah, what else? You're gonna see, watch. When I hit you with it, you're gonna be like, what? You're on the floor.
What else?
Sleep.
What else?
Good night.
What else?
Exactly. What else? Then you're gonna wake up in the hospital. What else? I'm awake now. What else? You're gonna wake up.
You only have
then when you wake up, then what?
Complete fighter.
Then when you get slept, all right, you're gonna see in the ring.
You're not a complete
You're gonna see in the ring.
You don't got no footwork.
Okay.
You don't got no IQ.
Okay.
You don't got nothing, bro.
Okay.
The pre-fight press conferences were absolute chaos, with both fighters trash-talking and vowing to be the one to shatter the other's undefeated streak.
And I'm ready to do what I do. Like you say, we do what we do. Well, I'm ready to do what I do. And I'm gonna end him, I promise that. It's over.
His ass whooped.
What'd he say?
An ass whooping.
Though Garcia walked in brimming with confidence, it all came crashing down when Jervan cracked him with a vicious body shot, before landing another bombshell that left Garcia on the canvas in the 7th round. After the loss, Garcia revealed that his head wasn't in the right place. Instead of serving as a wake-up call, the loss to Jervan Davis marked the start of Garcia's downfall, as he found himself spiraling from one problem to the next. In December 2023, Garcia made a strong comeback with an 8-round KO of Oscar Duarte. But in January 2024, King Rai's life took a sharp turn as he went through a tough divorce and then a mental breakdown. In April 2024, Garcia seemed to silence his critics by defeating Devon Haney via majority decision in a stunning upset. But just as the dust settled, the win was wiped away and ruled a no contest after Ryan failed a drug test, dragging him right back into controversy.
If he did take him intentionally and he cheated, that's another story, and he, arguably should never be able to fight again.
Not long after, Garcia landed in more hot water, and this time for vandalism. The boxing prodigy was accused of causing around $15,000 worth of damage to a Beverly Hills hotel room. His lawyer later claimed it was the result of a mental health episode, but the incident only added fuel to the fire of his now controversial public image.
Nothing about him surprises me anymore. No, it no longer seems like it's an act. And I mean, the act should already be over with.
He's all over the place. You just hope I get worried about a guy like that. I do, because he's very emotional. He's obviously having mental issues or emotional issues, and obviously
That's fair.
Yeah, obviously I think it's fair to say he needs help. He needs somebody, if not friends or family, somebody professionally to talk to him.
In June 2024, things got even worse for Garcia as the WBC officially expelled him from all activity with the organization after he went on a live stream and repeatedly used racial slurs toward black people and made offensive remarks about Muslims. The backlash was immediate, and the incident severely damaged his already shaky reputation. For the next several months, Garcia stayed out of the spotlight, laying low after all the chaos. Almost a year later, he made his return to the ring to face Raleigh Romero for the vacant WBA regular welterweight title. Garcia was the clear favorite, walking in with his usual swagger and confidence, as if ready to reclaim his throne.
I'm just here, man. I'm just here living life. Everybody goes through their ups and downs. Everybody goes through their things, but it's how you come back, it's how you bounce back, and I'm just here to show people that you could bounce back from anything.
While Garcia was oozing with confidence heading into the fight, his night ended in disaster as massive underdog Raleigh Romero dropped him in round 2 and outboxed him over 12 rounds to win by unanimous decision. Garcia blamed the tough year he had for the loss.
It's a pretty off night. Rolly did what he does. Throws a lot of good power shots, caught me in the second round. But just even in the start of the fight, it just didn't feel like my feet were under me, like I had anything. But I tried to fight through it and just found myself very off after the year layoff.
While Garcia tasted the bitter sting of defeat, Raleigh soaked in the sweet thrill of victory. With his back now slammed against the wall and the shine on his name fading fast, Ryan Garcia stands at a crossroads. The fame, the flash, and the fast life has all come crashing down. If he wants to rise again, he'll have to dig deep, silence the noise, and fight not just for titles as well as redemption. The question is, does the self-proclaimed king still have a crown left to reclaim? Another fighter walking that same tightrope fights in the UFC. He's a man of wars and highlight reels and has tasted the highs and the lows, but now the clock is ticking. If you're curious about the fight beyond the fight, don't miss our deep dive into the story of Michael Chandler.